to number 1, strengthen conservation guidance. Number 2, to reduce gear conflict. Number 3, refine sharing options between our non-tribal recreational and commercial fisheries. But have we gone far enough? Will we be able to say that we can now rest assured that these valuable stocks of Grays Harbor salmon will now consistently meet escapement goals, flourish, and still provide us with a fishable surplus? Have we put to rest the uncertainties of managing a complex fishery with 4 competing user groups and still allow adequate escapement of the diverse Chinook, Coho, and Chum salmon stocks? My sense is probably not. We've made a good start, but beyond 2014 we'll need to do more. A more detailed, longer time perspective is needed beyond 2014 to address some of the unresolved management uncertainties following adoption of this policy. Some of the concepts that have been discussed for long-term resolution of Grays Harbor would affect Willapa Bay. We would need to invoke Willapa stakeholders in considering any of those concepts. In any event, I would urge the Commission and the Department to initiate a process to explore fishery management alternatives that would stabilize and benefit the fisheries of Grays Harbor. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Thank you, Fish Committee, for your hard work. I don't think that you mentioned it, but the document titled Preliminary Fish Committee Comments dated January 11, 2014 is in the public record now. It's been shared with the full commission, so it will be available to everyone, and it contains a lot of the detailed background, the rationale for what you just heard. So now it's time for the rest of the...
Madam Chair, just one point of clarification. This document will eventually end up in the public comment. But at this point, we need to go back and make certain that everything that everything is in perfect order prior to that. We're hopeful that within the next few days that we'll be able to get to that point. I see the director is...
Yeah. Director Anderson?
Yeah, thanks. Just from a process perspective, obviously the next item for the Commission to consider is the Fish Committee's 5 recommendations and whether or not to incorporate those into the draft policy. I believe Commissioner Mankins' discussion about what happens over the next 2 or 3 days would be, if the Commission approves adding those elements to the draft policy, we would do that, and then we would post the revised policy on the website and make it available for public comment. So the public comment will be on the draft policy document, not on the Fish Committee's report.
Thank you for that clarification. So the rest of the Commission has now got the opportunity to ask questions of the Fish Committee, explore